Hey guys, it's Hinda and welcome to Cooking Fantasies. In today's video, we're going to be making this beautiful, super shiny and really easy to make chocolate mirror glaze. I made this chocolate mirror glaze for this beautiful and delicious dessert that I'm going to be sharing with you in the next video. So today's video is all about chocolate mirror glaze. And since this is a basic recipe that you can use in combination with many other recipes and you can use to glaze all kinds of cakes and desserts, I thought to make it in a separate video, and this way it's going to be easier to find. And this is a very good recipe because first of all, it's very easy to make. You don't need any fancy ingredients, no syrup, no glucose, and most probably you already have everything you need for it. Second reason why this is a very good chocolate mirror glaze recipe, not only because it's super shiny, but it actually tastes really good, very chocolatey, not too sweet at all, because some mirror glaze tend to be extremely sweet and this is not the case for this one. And before we start, if you are new to the channel, we make a lot of easy and delicious things here, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, the little bell to get all the notifications, and let's get baking. And as always, all the ingredients you're gonna need in both the grams and the cups measurements you're gonna find down in the description box. And here I'm going to be using gelatin sheets, so always you want to soak your gelatin sheets in cold water for at least 10 minutes before you use them. So we're going to start by doing this. And if you can only use gelatin powder, I'm going to be leaving you down also in the recipe how much you're going to need of that instead. Next thing we're going to do is prepare the syrup, and for this, in a saucepan you're going to add sugar with the water. And while we're preparing the syrup, we also want the cream to get heated. So you can also do this either in a saucepan on a medium to low heat or in a microwave, which I actually don't recommend, so make sure not to overheat it. And you want to cook the syrup until it reaches 106 degrees Celsius, that's about 222 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we're going to remove it from the heat and immediately add in the cocoa powder and the gelatin sheets after you squeeze them from all the water. And then add the heavy cream that should also be hot. And mix everything together till well combined. So make sure to stir just slowly, make sure not to use a whisk because we don't want to incorporate any air. If you use a whisk or you go too hard, you're going to incorporate air and you're going to end up having air bubbles in your mirror glaze. And the secret to flawless and super shiny mirror glaze is not having any air bubbles. Next step is to blend the mirror glaze to make it super smooth and shiny. For this, you're going to use an immersion blender or a hand blender. And what you want to do is, as soon as you immerse your blender in the glaçage, you're going to start it without moving it up and down. You're going to keep it down to the bottom while it's blending. And if you want to heave it to check if everything is well blended, you have to stop it first from working. Then you can take it up and see if everything is nicely blended. Sometimes even if you are careful, you happen to have air bubbles in your glazing. If it's the case and if you have some bubbles in the texture, go ahead and sieve it in a very thin sieve. This way you're gonna get rid of them. The mirror glaçage is basically ready, but you're gonna have to wait until it cools down to 30 degrees Celsius, and that's 86 degrees Fahrenheit before you pour it over your frozen desserts or frozen cake or entremet. And the best part is you can make your chocolate mirror glaze well in advance. You can either save it in the fridge for a few days or even freeze it until you need it. And when you need it, you just can warm it either in a microwave or on a very low heat until it reaches the desired degree, and then go ahead and pour it on your frozen dessert or cake. And as I said, this is a very good chocolate glaze recipe or chocolate glaçage because it's very easy to make. It doesn't require many ingredients or many steps to make it. You can make it in advance, freeze it, save it in the fridge. You can heat it whenever you need it. And the most important thing, it tastes very good, very chocolatey. It's not too sweet at all. It's not rubbery like most of the mirror glaze recipes. So it's pleasure to both the eyes and the taste buds. It's a win-win and everybody is going to love it. If you still have any questions about the recipe, don't hesitate to ask me down in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as I can, I promise. And if you try out this recipe, please let me know how it turned out. I'm always happy to read your feedbacks. And in the next video, we're going to be making together these beautiful chocolate domes that you see here, and it's going to be very delicious. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do it and to hit the little bell not to miss any notification. And I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and see you soon in a new video. Happy baking!